Hey, how you doing? And welcome back to this week's video. I'm Dr. Dave with Paragon Chiropractic, and today's video is entitled, well, here's some more, Being Healthy and Well. All right, being healthy and well. So I'd like to thank you for following along. So what do you think? You know, all that stuff about function, monitoring, structure. If you looked at it, it's like, oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It doesn't go it does not structure, creates function, monitors, and dictates structure. Like I said, what do you think? If you're a wrestling fan, and in the words of The Rock, it doesn't matter what you think. Simply because function does monitor structure, regardless of what you think. So that's just kind of how it goes. So here's another one. Years ago, there used to be an expression, stupid is as stupid does. Okay, I think that was from Forrest Gump a long time ago, maybe, I don't know, it was before that even, but people still might say that, but I have one that I've made that's a little more that's been modified, and that is healthy and well is as healthy and well does. Makes a lot of sense, right? Especially when one considers that function monitors or dictates structure. So when we look at this, does and becoming and being and all the rest of this stuff, do you know what the difference is between being and becoming? Like we had talked about, being healthy and well or becoming healthy and well. Being is what you are doing right at this exact moment in time. That's it. That is what you are being. Oh, well, this, that, and everything doesn't matter. What you're doing, what you're being, you are being right now. Becoming is perhaps a state of, or a beingness you hope to achieve someday or become someday. And no matter how a person wishes it might be otherwise, he is no more and no less than what he is being right at this moment. This is his beingness. All right, so you're starting to get this idea. Oh yeah, I'm going to become healthy and well one day. Well, you are what you are right now. And that's good, it's good ambition, but you are what you are right now. So let's say right now you are doing something that is not considered healthy, even if you're doing it to become healthy and well at some later date, hopefully, maybe, perhaps. Regardless, at that exact moment, you are not being healthy and well, you are being unhealthy and unwell. Oh, but I'm going to become, doesn't matter what you're going to become. Right now, you're doing things that are unhealthy, and so therefore you are being unhealthy and you are being unwell. You get what I'm saying? You can't imagine the things I hear people are doing in the name of hopefully becoming healthy and well someday. Hormone supplements, weight loss drugs, magic mushrooms, smoking dope, energy drinks, plastic surgery, biohacking, my gosh, on and on and on and on. Every one of these is very, very unhealthy and creates a tremendous amount of unwellness, and yet people are doing this with the hope that someday they will become healthy and well. How can you be unhealthy and unwell and then someday become, through these unhealthy and unwell practices, become healthy and well? I don't know. I don't think you can. I got to be honest, there is a tremendous amount of money to be made in convincing people that they aren't something. You're not this, you're not that, you aren't this, you're not enough of this, and then selling them all kinds of magic lotions and potions with the hope that one day these gimmicks will make them become. Right? All you got to do is take these Kleenexes and you'll become something that you want to be. Even if one thinks he can become, right at this moment, he is being someone who believes one day he will become. So you get that idea. So even if your mind is like, well, I'm going to do this and this and this and become someday, that's fine. What are you being right now? You are being somebody who is hoping that these unhealthy practices someday will help you become healthy and well. I mean, he still isn't being the thing he hopes to become, right? That's an interesting point. If you want to be something, don't worry about becoming it, just be it. Be the easiest thing to do. I know of a biohacker who takes medications that have been taken off the market. He repurposes them into some magic elixir of some type and sells them to people who someday are hoping they will become. Someone told me that this past spring, this biohacker guru rented an exotic villa somewhere off some European coast for $70,000 a week. Where do you think he got that money from? And he'd been there a month already by the time I'd heard this story. So let me ask you, when these hopefuls are fully hooked up on this guy's magic potions, this is going to make them become, will they be able to drop $280,000 a month for a beach house? I don't think so. Like any drug pusher, he is not taking his cure. He's living off the hopes and dreams of those who probably never will, grinding away at trying to become an impossibility at best. But let's look at this. A person is sold on the idea that they can be bigger, stronger, healthier, more alert, live longer, be more popular, more handsome, more whatever, and you name it. And if they take this dangerous concoction of drugs and other things with the hope that someday they will become this amazing new human, right? So you've been sold on this idea. So the first thing is that if you've been sold on an idea that you aren't enough of something, you're not good enough, what are you actually being? You are being somebody who thinks they aren't good enough, they aren't enough, that they could be better, that they could more this, they could more that, with the hope that you will become. But what are you actually being? You are being somebody who's kicking yourself into the dirt and making less of yourself. How do you become more? I don't know. We see that with people. They'll hurt themselves doing something. I hurt myself vacuuming and so on and so forth. And it's like, well, what'd you do? Well, I quit vacuuming and now I can barely walk. And it's like, well, how can you expect to become more when you've done nothing but make less of yourself? Why don't you just be more? Just a thought. But in taking these drugs, the person is actually being unhealthy and unwell and hoping to someday become healthy and well. Healthy and well is what healthy and well does, plain and simple. If a person isn't being healthy and well, I'm not sure how he plans on becoming healthy and well someday by being unhealthy and well. I really think I'm making my point, and I hope you're getting this. Why don't you just be the thing that you want to be? Why does it always have to be this becoming and hopefully? And the first thing the person always does is they make less of themselves. They convince themselves that they aren't as good as, they're not as handsome as David Hasselhoff. They don't sing as well as Barbara Streisand. They can't bench press as much as Dr. Dave. And then from there, now they're going to become. But you can't. You just made less of yourself in the name of now becoming more. Why not be someone who is reducing chronic inflammation and actually living a healthy lifestyle right now? Be healthy and well in this moment and the next and the next and the next and so on. Before I tell you that we at Paragon Chiropractic can help you be healthy and well, and we would love to show you how, here's a quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson that I'll leave you with. And I really think this is a great one. We are always getting ready to live, but never living. We are always getting ready to live, but never living. Why don't you just live? Why are you always preparing to get ready to, so that someday and all the other stuff? Just be it. Be the thing. Be that thing. All right. Well, that will set the tone for the next video, and so we'll see you then. In one of these videos, I'm actually going to take some measurements of me so I can show you exactly what we're talking about, and that'll be an interesting thing. There's going to be some other videos and so on and so forth. But in the meantime, if you think about it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, send this to other people, and so on and so forth. The point I want to make with this is that there are so many drugs and pharmaceuticals and gimmicks and wahujits and all the rest of the stuff that are out there that feed upon people who have this idea that they aren't good enough, that they're not there, and if they could only this and then become, they will be happy, they will be good. My gosh, that is nonsense. And you will see this, all the drug ads, all the rest of the nonsense and everything else. Just be you, just live. Be the thing that you want to be. Be healthy and well, be healthy and well. Don't worry about becoming, because most of the things you're going to do are not going to make you healthy and well. All right, I'll leave it at that. Have a good week, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.